Good evening, and welcome to another episode of Ondiavari Presents, the series where I bring you the creepiest real-life stories and locations from around the world. Before we begin, be sure to hit that subscribe button and the bell icon so you never miss a future episode. If you enjoy this episode, be sure to give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends. Now sit back, turn off the lights, and let's begin. First of all, sorry if this doesn't belong here. If there's any other subreddit I could post it to that you think could give me answers, please let me know. I'm looking for similar experiences anyone might have gone through. This happened about 13 or 14 years ago in my home country, Dominican Republic. I'm 30 now, so it was a while ago, but I've never been able to get it out of my head. It was spring break, Semana Santa or Holy Week as we call it. And a group of friends and I went up to one of my friend's dad's houses in the mountain. This is a town called Constanza, and it is the highest settlement in the country, sitting at 1,200 metres, around 4,000 feet. The house is a bit higher up, as it is located roughly 45 minutes from the town going straight up a mountain. It is the highest house in the area. It was around 5 or 6 of us, and we'd been hanging out for a few days up there. Just having fun, barbecuing, playing pool, having a few beers. On the third or fourth day, we were all tired since we spent the day walking and horse riding. At around 10 PM, everyone was out cold except for my friend, son of the owner of the house, and I. We'd been pals for a while and had been there before a handful of times. We always used to stay up late and hang around on the terrace deck talking about random stuff. We had already been out there for a while on these reclining patio chairs, and we were looking at the sky and literally counting shooting stars. They're so common up there, it became a sort of game for us. Suddenly, a huge, when compared to other stars, white circular light appeared in the sky. I really don't know how to describe the size, but I want to say it looked like 15 or 20 times the size of a regular star or a faraway airplane light. It didn't appear to be close. In fact, it looked like it was very far. This light just sat there, completely still. We asked each other if we were seeing the same thing, but didn't talk much after. It felt entrancing, and we both fell silent looking at it for about a minute. Out of nowhere, this light just starts bouncing around the sky at an incredible speed, over a huge distance in the sky. The best way I can describe it is that it moved like the ball in Pong, the old school video game. Inside what looked like a defined area, like a square or rectangle, this bouncing around went on for 30 seconds or so, and then it just disappeared. No trace of the light whatsoever. Nothing. Now, here's the weirdest part. We immediately felt sleepy. We were actually dozing off in a matter of seconds. I don't remember who said we should go to sleep, or if any of us actually said it, but we stood up and went to our rooms. That night, I had the most vivid and realistic dream I've ever had. And that's what keeps me awake at night. I remember being on a spaceship, moving on top of a river. I never felt scared or in danger. I never saw anyone or anything else, but I felt a presence there with me. I was standing in the front part of the ship, in front of a huge window, just looking out. We were moving slowly on top of this river, floating or flying, and it looked like the river was coming to an end, like a waterfall. When we reached the end, we kept on flying. And I could see this amazing view, just tons of waterfalls, and each had structures built on the rivers. It looked like a futuristic city built on these rivers and the surrounding lands. It was amazing, truly amazing. I didn't see much else, but one of the most bizarre things is that I heard or felt numbers. It was a long sequence, which I think were coordinates or something similar, that they were trying to tell me. I woke up and I still remembered those numbers, similar to when you wake up and remember a dream very vividly, but forgot almost instantly. I stood up, dazed and confused, and went looking for something to write, but I forgot them before I could do anything. A lot of years have gone by, and I am still convinced these beings were trying to tell me where they are. I'm not sure why they need to tell us, human beings, where they are, or why they chose me, but I really believe it. I've never had any other paranormal, ghost, abductions, or otherworldly experiences, so this one has really stuck over the years. I just wanted to share my experience and hopefully find others who've had similar ones. I'm not really sure what to make of this one. I do know that South America is known as a hotspot for UFOs. What do you guys think? This happened about 13 or 14. I really hate that fucking bird. And had been there before. And had been. Thank you all for watching. I do hope you enjoyed this presentation. Be sure to let me know your thoughts in the comments section below, and remember to leave a like if you enjoyed this video. You can follow me on most social media and even chat with me over at the Outcast Discord server. If you really enjoy what I do, consider supporting me on Patreon from as little as $2 a month. There are rewards, sneak peeks, and other Patreon-only exclusives. There is now official Join the Cult merch available from Teespring, so be sure to check that out too. All links are available in the description below. Thank you again, and remember, it's always scarier when it's real. Good night.